Hi, welcome to this demonstration of the Platinum Profiles section. What we're going to do today is just talk you through how you would set up a profile and how you would deploy that profile very quickly on additional charts. So let's say, for example, we like the look of this euro-dollar chart here and we think that these lows will act as support. So what we're going to do is draw a line through these swing low points, click the interface, Platinum interface, move it to wherever you feel comfortable, scan your chart, pick up this trend line, the euro-dollar 8322 trend line, warning us it's not configured for auto trading. That's fine. We want this to be a buy, and let's say we want the action or the behavior to be a touch. So when price action comes within plus or minus 2 pips of the trend line, the system will initiate a trade, and we want to make this a say a 0.4 lot position, and we're going to use an initial stop loss of, say, let's see where price action is now, 20 pips would be fine. And what we're also going to do is look at our profit targets, and we're going to set 4 profit targets in this case. So if we think that we're going to get a rejection from this area of support, possibly up to 80 pips, let's stagger our take profit levels in 20 pip chunks. So we'll take some at, let's take 50% at 20 pips, and we'll take another 25%, and we'll take 10% at 60 and the rest at 80. And I was going to save those parameters. What I'm going to do now is just go into the chart and click properties and select my show object descriptions property. So now we can see we've got a trigger grid in blue. I'm just going to make that a bit easier for you to see, so I'm just going to change the grid color, turn our take profits into yellow, and our stop loss let's use red for the stop loss. Okay, now we can see a little bit more clearly what we're up to. What we can now do, if we like the shape of this profile, i.e. multiple exit strategy, we can now tune these settings down here. So let's say our minimum order interval is 60 minutes, and we'll allow this trend line to take up to 2 positions, and we'll risk 2% of our account equity. We're not going to filter against anything in this case, so we're not going to use the integrated filter option. Let's now save this profile. I'm going to use my 4th profile setting. I'm going to give it a name. I'm going to call it buy T for touch 4 TPs, because it's got 4 take profit targets, and I'm going to save that profile now. So if we turn the grid off, the trigger grid off on this chart, and resave those settings, we've now got an active trend line ready for auto trading in the market. We can quite easily go to another chart. Let's have a look at cable, and let's do something similar. So first of all, let's load the Platinum Expert Advisor. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to draw another support line. I'm just going to go to the 15-minute chart. I'm going to draw the support line through these 2 lows here. So to activate our profile we've just saved on the euro-dollar chart, all we need to do is rescan our charts so you can pick up this sterling trend line, get the warning it's not configured again, and rather than go through all the controls, all I've got to simply do is click active in the profile we've just set up down here. So when I click save, you can see those settings are now applied, and obviously we could then adjust these multiple take profit levels accordingly if we need to, and we can do that in 2 ways, either by clicking on them and dragging them, moving them to new levels on the chart, and just hold them in place for a second while the ticks come in, and then it will automatically update the levels. If we go back and reselect the trend line and then examine our profit controls again, you can see that all of those multiple exits have been adjusted accordingly, and we'll just save those. Obviously we can also change our exits using the interface if we want to. So if we want to push out the 4th take profit level, move it higher to say 70 pips or so, that's very easy to do. Just click save, and you can see the take profit level has been shifted accordingly. So that's an example of how we can set profiles. So extremely quick to implement your own trader-defined profiles using one of or any of the 4 user-defined profile options within Platinum. Thanks very much for watching.